on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over some of the best cards that you guys can buy off the auction house right now to improve your MUT squad. Saturday is the most busy day on the auction house in MUT 22, and it's a great day to take advantage and build up your MUT squad. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, do me a favor, help me out. Make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed, and also if you're brand new here because you were searching around YouTube for MUT 22 content, whether it's how to build your squad or to get really good players for your MUT team, you found the right channel for MUT news and information. Click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well, so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So I mentioned this in this morning's video, and I want to bring it up again. Today we have a very good LTD in packs, which means a lot of people who spend money on this game are opening up UL bundles and packs, and that's going to make set pieces for Ultimate Legends a little bit cheaper than normal. And today, being Saturday, it's going to be very busy. You're going to be able to catch a lot of cards, specifically UL pieces to sets, for cheaper than they normally would be. So I just thought it would be a good idea to start the video out by just scrolling through all of the Ultimate Legends that we got and pointing out the good ones. I'm not going to do a full breakdown on all of them, but you can either build out these cards for pretty cheap today to add to your team, or see if there's a way to maybe build it out for a lot cheaper than it's selling on the auction house, and then you can flip it or turn it into a little bit of coin profit. So we'll skip the two new ones that came out today, but if we scroll down, both Ozzie Newsome and Bernard Pollard are very good cards. Not big names, but good cards. Pollard's like 330k, very cheap. I'm surprised. He's a pretty good looking card at strong safety. Randy Moss, of course, is a very good wide receiver. I think he's a bit overpriced, but on a day like today, you might be able to build him out for cheaper than he normally goes for. Refrigerator Perry, probably the best defensive tackle in the game, so if you need a high-level DT, try to pick up this card this weekend. If we scroll down, Edgerrin James is okay. Woodson, I think, was a little bit overrated, but he's been coming down in price lately, so again, take advantage of the market today, and you might be able to build him out for a lot cheaper than normal. We're going to talk about Michael Vick in a moment, so let's skip him now. Aaron Glenn, solid corner, just a little bit too short. Eric Dickerson, very good running back. There's cheaper and better options out there. We're going to talk about a couple halfbacks in this video, so I would pass on him. Ocho kind of flew under the radar, I think, because there were so many good wide receivers that were out at the time that he came out, but if you can get him for a really, really cheap price, Ocho Cinco's not a bad idea. And then from the original drop of Ultimate Legends, Night Train's still a goon, still one of the better cornerbacks in the game. You can definitely build him for cheaper than what he's selling on the auction house right now. Mean Joe Green, very, very solid DT. Refrigerator Perry's probably better, but Mean Joe's not too far behind him, and he's been getting cheaper in price. So that's just to start out with some ideas of Ultimate Legends that I think are very good, and you can go price check their set pieces now and build them for cheaper because of a busy auction house day. Now let's talk about a couple quarterbacks. So a big change to ability points happened this week in MUT, and now on offense, you can get up to 18 AP, which means there's quite a few quarterbacks that you can rock Gunslinger and Escape Artist together. It's not going to give you any room for additional AP for the rest of your offense, but if you want to get super glitchy with your quarterback, it's just an idea that you guys can do. So it makes, not that these cards went irrelevant, but right, it makes some of these cards super relevant again, like Russell Wilson. He's an improviser archetype, 320k, very, very good QB. And then the other one is going to be Randall Cunningham. I would take Randall over Russ because Randall can get any team can, whereas Russ just gets Seahawks and Broncos, but he is also an improviser. So what that means is that Gunslinger is going to cost you 6 AP on these quarterbacks, and then you can get Escape Artist for additional 12 AP, which is going to total 18 AP. I knew that because I'm good at math. So these cards I think are very fairly priced for what they're going to give you on the field. Quarterback Russell Wilson and Randall Cunningham right around like 330k or so. If you can get them for cheaper than that, it's definitely a W. But two other QBs, one of them's going to kind of be the same, and that's going to be Michael Vick. So we talked about him, you know, when we were scrolling through the Ultimate Legends. It felt like Vick's card kind of came and went, right? Like there's a lot of hype around him when he drops, and then, you know, I don't know, he just didn't seem to be like that guy anymore. Well, he can now get, he's an improviser archetype, of course, he can get Escape Artist and Gunslinger together. I think personally he has a pretty good release. And when you put Gunslinger on it, it makes it even better. So this card, very cheap, right? 230K, much cheaper than Russ and Randall. He is a left-handed QB. A lot of you might not be used to rocking a left-handed QB, but I think he's still a good option. And then to me, if you factor in the price and the ability, Joe Namath has to be still the best QB in the game. And as I just kind of scroll up this auction house, I mean, look, 191K. Somebody just got him for 185. I don't think there's going to be any cheaper than that. This card is a field general. Now, it's still going to be a total of 18 AP, but you can get Gunslinger on this card for 5 AP. Escape Artist is 13 AP, which is still going to total 18. The difference between Joe and everybody else here is that he has that Slinger 1 release, which is going to make his throwing motion that much better, definitely better than the other 3 QBs that we just took a look at, and is cheaper. If you're looking for a running back, I feel like we're missing that next best running back in MUT right now. There's 3 98 overall cards. There's the Derwin James, the Rondé Barber, and then the Devin Singletary, all which were LTDs. And they're solid cards, but they're just not great. I was kind of looking in that 96 to 97 overall range as far as halfbacks go. And Chris Johnson, I mean, he's still a very, very good pickup for the fact that he has 98 speed stock, so you don't even need to power him up. I know his trucking is super low at 37, but with 97 break tackle, 98 speed, and easily under 200K, I think a lot of people may have forgot about this card. Speed kills in MUT if you're looking to get to the outside, or even in the passing game. He does only have 69 catch, which obviously is pretty terrible, but he's still going to catch the ball most of the time, and if you can get him in space, he's usually just going to outrun a lot of the defense. He's got great spin move, great juke move. And then the other one, which is a super popular card, I won't use it because it's against my religion, but it's also easily under 200K, is going to be that out of position backyard ballers Micah Parsons. He comes with some pre-baked abilities, though they don't really help him out a ton, but 96 speed, 96 truck, 97 break tackle, 94 change of direction. Just a very versatile, very well-rounded, well-balanced halfback. And I think, again, for the price, we talked about those 98 and 99 overall guys. Well, really just 98 and 99. This card much, much cheaper, and I think it's just overall a better card. For wide receivers, we don't have too much new to report on. If you watch last weekend's episode, same type of video, we talked about Tyreek Hill. He's still a good pickup to me. I know he's short, but he boosts some other attributes on your team with that kind of motivators with the Madden machines, and he's only 250K. I still think Davante Adams is worth picking up for 272K. Route runner archetype. He's going to get slot apprentice or wide receiver apprentice for 2 AP. He gets route tech for 2 AP. 6'1", 96 speed, route running, short, mid, and deep, all 96. Catch in traffic, spec catch, all 98. Like, this card is still the real deal. He's very, very versatile, and don't forget he gets any team chem in the game. So this is another one where you don't even really need to power him up if you're rocking a hybrid theme team or a full theme team or 25 of 50 theme team. You're going to get speed boost from there. You might have strategy items that boost up the speed as well. And then just, you know, other wide receivers, we talked about trying to build out Randy Moss. If you can get him for cheaper than his auction house value, I mean, right now on the auction house, he is going for a little under 500K. If you get him in the low 400K range by building out his set, it's worth it. Otherwise, just go get Cooper Kupp. I know Moss is a little bit taller, but I think Kupp is more versatile, more balanced. He gives you the 96 speed. The route running is great, catching at 99, and he gets really good ability buckets. Remember, he gets 1 bucket for a slot archetype, 1 for a deep threat, and I think 2 for a route runner. So he can pretty much get all of the best abilities for any archetype for a wide receiver at the cheapest ability point cost, and he's only 400K. So today, and typically what we do on these videos, is try to look for players at the same position as a new card is coming out, and we got this LTD Patrick Kearney that came out today, which is easily the best left end in the game. I mean, he's well over 1 million coins right now. So I just kind of look through all of the left ends in the game, and and I don't know if this price is dipped or if this is what it's been for a while, but one that kind of stood out to me here is going to be Jack Youngblood, the LTD from the Super Bowl promo. And the reason I'm bringing up this card is obviously he's not as good as Kearney, but he's solid. 90 speed, 96 finesse move, 95 power move, 98 block shed, 94 tackle. But we bring him up because at 295K, remember, he is an LTD. He quick sells for 250K, which means if you bought him at 295 or even 300, you're looking at a 45 to 50,000 coin cost to rent this card out. You use him for a couple weeks, you can quick sell him, get your coin back. If you can still sell him at that 300k range, well, then you're going to get a little bit more coin back than you would if you quick sold him. But otherwise, at left end, I think that's the best pickup. I don't know if his price just recently dropped or if it's been around this range. There's some other good options like Javon Curse is really good. Donnell Hunter's definitely a good pickup as a Team of the Year card. So there's other options out there that are going to be a little bit cheaper, but from a rental standpoint, Youngblood still a good pickup. One of the other new Ultimate Legends we got today in packs and sets right now is Charles Haley, probably one of the best, if not the best, outside linebackers in the game right now. 525k, a bit expensive, so I looked at some other cards that recently came out that are right around that same range. And I mean, Khalil Mack at 304k, if you can get him at 300k and under, I think that's a really, really good price. 93 speed, I think Haley had 94 speed, but then he gives you 98 block shed, 98 power move, obviously with the power up, that's going to get those to 99 and his overall to 99. Then he gives you also 94 finesse move. So if this card gets any cheaper, I think it's going down a little bit in price because of Charles Haley. I don't think Haley is 200k better than the Khalil Mack, so I would go pick up that card. And of course you have Anthony Barr. He's a totally different type of player, more of a hybrid like user or zone outside linebacker. He's not going to be very dependable in the pass rush or even run stuffing, but he does boost linebackers and middle linebackers and defensive tackles for your squad with that Madden Machines boost. So at 221k, also a good option. We'll end the video with safeties. It seems like we've gotten a ton of free safeties and strong safeties lately. Adrian Phillips just came out yesterday with the Madden Machines promo. Of course, we have that LTD Sean Taylor, but he is way too expensive for a lot of people out there. I don't think he's worth the coin that he's going for, though he is a really good card. Adrian Phillips at 235k, not a great card, but to get those other boosts on your squad from Madden Machines for 235k, not a bad pickup at all. Please don't power that card up. It's not necessary. If you're looking for a free safety that's a little bit cheaper, Andrew Wingard's not bad at all for only 90k, but I would still say my favorite one out there for 175k, easily under 200k, is definitely going to be Justin Simmons from the Combine. 95 speed, 86 hit power, 96 zone coverage, 88 man, and he is 6'2", so he gives you height, gives you great zone, very good speed. The hit power, the man coverage, a little bit lower than some of the other cards that we've seen, but I still like the combination of everything he's given us. And at strong safety, Marcus May, very good option. He gets all team chem, so if you want to put your favorite team chem on, you can, because he's a free agent card. I mentioned Bernard Pollard. He's down to 315. Earlier he was about 330. If you can build him out for 300k and cheaper, another very, very good option. Of course, a lot of you probably have Cam Chancellor at strong safety, and there's nothing wrong with that. You probably should. One other super budget item, CJ Gardner-Johnson. I know he is a little bit short, right? He's only 5'11". You can earn this card for free via house rules right now, but he's very balanced. I like this card a lot. I just wish he was a little bit taller. 96 speed, 88 hit power, 95 man, 96 zone coverage, 95 excel. The tackle's a little bit low, but this is a very, very solid pickup for you guys at strong safety. Like I said, a lot of you probably rocking Cam Chancellor. We just want to give you some alternative options. And those are some of the best cards you can be picking up right now for cheap off of the auction house. Let me know who you're adding to the squad this weekend. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.